Hey Huckleberry, what are you excited about with Mexico?
I'm excited to see this park get built. And I'm excited to see skate missionaries coming out of it.
When our team goes down to Mexico, the thing that we mainly try to focus on is getting a relationship with the skaters out there. Because if we just go and try and like build a park and have it be sick or whatever, it's cool, but if we don't have a relationship with them, then it kind of defeats the whole purpose of why we're there. So when we go down, we try to split it up, like split the day up by working at the park, trying to build the park, and then hanging out with the skaters and trying to build relationships with them. Because we're there because we love them and we want to bless them. And we want them to know that. We don't want to just make a cool park and just leave it and be like, alright, that was tight. We want it to be something, to be like a station where people can come in and get filled up with the love of God and just like find peace, you know, so that's the focus.
Your favorite part about working with John Hall and A Name in Blood?
How he's really loving and sweet. Sweetest guy I know. What I like about working within Name in Blood is because he literally takes the verse, give to the poor and needy, and just does it. He receives clothes from people who don't need them anymore, and goes to places where people need clothes, and he just gives it to them. And he's got the whole hands of Jesus thing down.
These Mexico trips started off with just following him until we bumped into the skate park or the old crappy hunk of wood that we decided to make a skate park. But pretty much like started out with John.
Some fruit that we've seen is God's provision and God caring about the smallest things. Like, in all honesty, we're just a couple kids who aren't more special than anybody else, but God sees that we want to work with him, and that we're inviting God to just, or God's inviting us to work with us, and we're saying yes, and he sees that, and he's giving us opportunity, he's giving us open doors, and it's really humbling to know that such a giant God is caring for a couple of kids.
What do you want to see come out of Restore Rosarito?
I would like to see not just like skaters influenced in Rosarito, but from skaters being influenced by this skate park, them going to their families and their friends and them changing the atmosphere. So it's not just skateboarders, but it's also like everyone getting involved too. It's like families and businesses eventually, and like the whole town can be brought back. It's not just skateboarders, it's not just like little kids or whatever, it's everyone.
Rosarito isn't the prettiest place for the people that live there, you know, but going out there and building this park, that can change things for them. It can provide like an oasis, like in a desert for these dudes, of just being loved and finding purpose and getting to know Jesus, you know, so we love our supporters because that's the only way that we can do this, because we're full-time missionaries and we don't have jobs and we don't have income, and we just do this because we see that Jesus would do it. And so our supporters enable us, and they're out there with us being like Jesus, and it wasn't for them, none of it would be possible. So thanks, guys.